So, digital Kaizen, AI as the engine of incremental excellence. So, we often chase the big splashy launch, a complete overhaul that promises to change everything overnight. But the rethinking on product excellence brings us back to a more pragmatic, time tested philosophy that is Kaizen. So, I want to keep the Kaizen at its core and as the principle of making small, consistent improvements that compound over time to create massive impact. It is the story of Toyota's legendary efficiency and Spotify's iterative innovation as well. So, but beyond the surface, what if you reframe this philosophy through the lens of generative AI? What if the engine for these 1% improvements was not just human discipline, but an intelligent, data driven partner? So, this is where the concept truly becomes multidimensional. Think about how a generative AI model learns. It is not built in one giant leap, it is trained through countless micro adjustments, refining its understanding of patterns in underlying data with each cycle. In essence, training an AI is an act of monumental automated Kaizen. It makes millions of tiny improvements to its own parameters to achieve its goal. So this brings an almost intuitive feel to the products it powers. When an AI suggests the perfect next word, recommends a song you instantly love, or generates code that solves your problem. So it feels like magic, but it is not. It is the compound effect of learning from vast data sets. So, what feels intuitive to us is the AI recognizing deep contextual patterns. So, the results of its own relentless incremental improvement. So, how do we harness this? Let's look at the practical tools mentioned in the Kaizen that is embodied with AI. So take the impact effort matrix. Traditionally, estimating impact is an educated guess, but with AI, we can analyze thousands of user feedbacks, comments, and supporting tickets and market trends to generate a predictive impact score. The AI shifts through the noise to find the signal, making our decision less about gut feeling and more about data backed for insights. So ultimately, this is the new frontier of product excellence. It is a shift from purely reactive fighting to proactive, and it is going to be a AI assisted evolution. So the Kaizen mindset of humility and constant iteration remains the same, but it is now amplified by the powerful partner. That consistent 1% improvement is not just a good anymore, it is a synthetic data driven process. So it's a pragmatic partnership between human intent and machine scale iteration.